Hi, it's Mrs. Freeman. Today we are going to talk about similar shapes. Two shapes are similar if they're the exact same shape, they're just different sizes. Okay, so what that means is their side lengths are proportional and their angles are the same. So if we're given two shapes and we have to decide, are these two shapes proportional? Well, what I mean is, are they similar? Then we can decide, are they proportional? Because we can compare their side length, their corresponding side lengths, by setting up proportions. So, for example, if I'm looking at this small side, it's the shorter side of this triangle, and I want to set up a fraction, then I have to, on this big triangle, also use the smallest side. This is the smallest side. Now, if the triangle had been flipped upside down or reversed or anything like that, that does not matter. It is still the smallest side, and so that's why it still needs to go here on the bottom of this fraction. Now, if I'm deciding yes or no, are these two shapes similar, then I can't just leave this. I mean, I can simplify it. But I mean, just knowing that these two sides create the fraction 1 over 2 or 1/2 doesn't actually help me. I have to check another set of sides. So here I can see, okay, this is the bottom. And you know what? Saying the bottom doesn't help if it's flipped upside down or diagonal or something. So I can say this is the medium length. Okay, well, if I put the smaller triangle, okay, this is the smaller triangle on the top of the fraction. So the smaller triangle has to be on the top of the fraction. And now let's look at the larger triangle. Again, I'm finding the medium length, which here is 10. And this simplifies to 1/2. So yes, these two triangles are similar. So the way we decide if yes or no two triangles are similar is by setting up those two ratios or those two fractions and finding out, are these two fractions proportional? Now, the way I did it is by simplifying the fraction. Instead, you could have divided top divided by bottom, and you would have gotten 0.5 on both of them. Or you could have cross multiplied. Okay, these are all of our different strategies we have for deciding if two fractions are proportional. Multiply, and that's 30. Multiply, and that's 30. Because they multiplied to the same thing, yes, they're proportional. So that's deciding if two triangles or shapes, right? Two shapes are or are not similar. We set up fractions, and then we decide, are those two fractions proportional? Thanks.